Shields up, Ironbreakers. Rurikhan here coming at you with another video. Welcome back to Monster Hunter Rise, and today's video is all about just having some fun with the Gunlance, because over the last couple of weeks I've been playing pretty much every other weapon in Monster Hunter Rise so that I could come up with the weapon preview videos, tell you guys my thoughts and opinions on each of the individual weapons, which, by the way, all of those videos are now live on the channel, so if there's any weapon that you're curious to hear my thoughts on, you can just type that weapon in the channel followed by Rise, and you'll probably find the preview video for that weapon, because I did make all of them. Light bowgun and heavy bowgun are both in the same video, but they're still there. Anyway, the purpose of this video was to see where I stand with my main weapon, which is the Gunlance. You know, do a couple of runs on Mizotsune and see how the weapon feels when I get a little bit more practice with it. Now, you guys know that I'm not big into speedrunning. It's just not really in my nature. I much rather, you know, take my time hunting the monster. But for the purpose of this video, I was like, okay, let's try and get it, you know, a little bit faster than I would usually run. Let's try to optimize just a little bit, tweak the knobs a little bit in my favor, and utilize as many of the elements as possible throughout this hunt. Now, there were a couple of more things that I could have done, and in the run itself, I would say that my mounting on Mizotsune was not really optimal. It was a little bit chaotic because I brought a Rathian into the fight and eventually ended up slamming Mizotsune into the Rathian, which was not my intention to do so as early as I did, but you know, it happened and I just went with it. And I think that overall it was a pretty good showcase of how I feel in regards to the Gunlance, which is to say that, good God, that counter just feels so friggin' good. And to think that initially when I saw the counter, I was like, okay, so it's a counter. And I think even in my Gunlance video, I was like, okay, it restores a little bit of sharpness, but it's just the frequency of how many times you get to use that and the counters you can do with it is just so friggin' good. That counter is like my favorite thing about the Gunlance right now. Like the aerial move, sure, it's great, it's fun, but it costs 2 wire bugs. That's 2 more counters that I could have done, and a counter just feels so friggin' good. Now, one of the things that I've noticed by watching other runs of other people that are running with Gunlance is that a lot of the damage that we are dealing in this demo is actually coming from the worm stake itself, as opposed to, you know, traditional shelling and stuff like that, which is one of the things that I'm not too accustomed to, because I didn't really practice too much the charged shelling into worm stake, which is something that, you know, if things stay the way that they are in the demo, is definitely something that Gunlance mains are going to have to, like, get used to. At least it definitely looks like that, even though I feel that it also is going to lend itself better for the wide shelling playstyle, potentially, because you're also going to be doing stunning damage with those attacks. So I'm very curious to see how that is going to pan out. And I was very impressed with the fact that, at least it looks like, just time-wise, the Gunlance is actually one of the most powerful weapons in this demo. Like, I've seen Ryu, he's doing like 5 minutes, 30 seconds, or 5:31, or however. I've seen Sarah Symmetry is also 5 minutes and something. And it's like, it's crazy the really fast times that people are doing. But I've also heard that, like, Mizu has a wide variation of HP in this demo, even though you guys know me, I don't really look into a lot of that stuff, but it is very interesting to see some of the speedruns that people are doing. And again, what I'm doing here, not a speedrun, but I still hope that you guys enjoy it. It's just me going at it with the Gunlance, with everything that I've got to the best of my ability, and I think this might actually be the best time that I've done on Mizu so far. But anyway, hopefully you guys will enjoy the video. Moving forward, I think until we get some more news in regards to Rise, I'm probably going to be, you know, shifting focus a little bit, trying out some different things. There's a couple of more games that I want to check out this year as well, so I'm probably going to be reporting a little bit on those. I'm going to be live streaming as well. Do remember, twitch.tv/Rurikhan. You will be able to find me there every now and then, even though most likely when Rise comes out, I'll probably live stream that here on YouTube. And naturally, Third Fleet Podcast, that is going to be a thing for as long as Gaijin is willing to do it, basically. So if you guys have any questions, by the way, for Third Fleet Podcast, feel free to post those in the comment section of this video. I was already scouring the previous Third Fleet podcast episode for a couple of things that people would like to see us talk about. I already took a couple of notes, and I have, well, like tons and tons of things that I want to discuss with Gaijin personally, but I always like to include you guys in a couple of topics here and there that you guys may be curious about, so feel free to type those in the comment section, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. If you did not enjoy it, hit the dislike button. Feedback is important. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay strong, stay safe, peace out.